But I agree with you. Yes, Christians played a huge part. And I'm not just saying this. Maimonides says the same thing. The Rambam, he talks about Islam and Christianity. This is why I think Christianity and Islam are both ethical net gains of this planet. And I think that if someone's not going to become a religious Jew, they should at least become a religious Christian or a religious Muslim.
How do Jewish people generally regard Apostle Paul, who was himself a rabbi himself, who was trained as a Pharisee,
According to the
and
New
who
Testament,
wrote 70%?
that's only according to the New Testament. We have no proof that he was a Pharisee, and not to mention that there isn't one rabbi in the Talmud that ever identified as a Pharisee. Not one rabbi. So this idea that we are an extension of the Pharisees is only a Christian notion. They would look at Paul just like they look at Jesus. We can't prove that either of them existed. But Paul is a lot more problematic than Jesus. Jesus, I wouldn't even say, is really problematic. I mean, what did Jesus really teach that was so revolutionary? He was in some way confronting the hypocrisy of his time, right? But Christian theology came from the confusion that I believe appears in the books of Paul, where it seems in one area that he's promoting keeping God's law, in another area he's not. So it's a bit ambiguous, and I think all that back and forth created all the vast majority of denominations that exist in Christianity today. There's too much ambiguity. Well, if they just would have stuck with the Gospels, perhaps, yeah, I mean, they would believe Jesus is the Messiah, but they would also feel that they're bound to keep laws. So that's it.